Hi. Haha. This is part one, the YouTube public version. Part two is on Patreon, which gives even more advanced techniques. Before I begin, don't go by my countenance and think that I'm unhappy. I might look serious on the outside, but I'm happy on the inside. The mask is there because I have Shani, Saturn, a Sirius planet, in my first house of the face. In Jyotish, the interior of Saturn is described as a shining light. Astronomers believe that Saturn rains diamonds deep inside it. Saturn is stable and slow-moving. That's just my face. There's plenty in my chart in the heart and emotions. Take the advice of Vedic psychology, Ayurveda, and Jyotish, and see if you really need Western psychology anymore to be happy. Save yourselves tens of thousands of dollars over your lifetime paying a psychologist and learn Vedic psychology. This is ancient wisdom handed down from the Eternal. And every word I give to you on this video comes from those who were enlightened in the ancient Vedic civilization and who lived in modern times too. It's eternal Vedic wisdom which was cognized by the ancient seers, who cognized it from the eternal self. It is universal, which means it's good for everyone. We could call it Vedic psychology. So watch this video every day if you want to, so the knowledge sinks in and becomes part of your being. In a Vedic education, we learn through repetition. Let's start with the fundamental axiom. What you see, you become. Whatever you put your attention on grows in life. Let's expand on that. Let's sum it up as protect yourself. Keep the company of the wise. Avoid those who bring you down. There's no law that says you're better off spending your life trying to mend relationships with friends or even family. Let them go and live your life. Indifference is the weapon we use in any negative situation in life. Don't fight it. Do your best, but if there's nothing you can do about a situation, we say it's God's will. And be indifferent to the chaos around us. There's nothing we can do about it anyway. Especially during this Earth transition, where the changes going on will be more and more difficult to control until the transition ends. If you spend all of your time worrying about Earth's environmental destruction or the insanity of politics and politicians, or the negative changes you see in your friends, you'll only hurt yourself. Nature is about to take care of everything. Something Maharishi said to me long ago was, everything is going to be all right very soon. But if you spend all of your time thinking about revenge, or Trump, and justice for Trump, or revenge for Republican politicians, or Trump followers, it will only build up the hate inside of you. It's not going to hurt them. And that means those people will have power over you. Don't let them do that to you. You're not hurting them with those negative thoughts. And you're not changing them. You're not improving the world. There are several ways to cultivate this indifference. You can just say to yourself, nothing much matters. Or, the bad that is happening to me is not bad luck. It's not unfair. It's the return of my past karma. And that's always true. What did I do in the past to deserve this? Why is it happening now? An ancient Vedic verse says, no one knows the range of karma. Our misery could be coming from something we did today, or last year, or thousands of lifetimes ago. So remind yourself, I alone am responsible for this return of karma. I can't blame anyone else. And then we can be actually grateful that the karma returned because we burned off that karmic debt. We especially don't worry about the world situation. The divine intervention is coming very soon, sometime between 2021 and 2025. And we see the signs of it right now all around us, because every strata of life on earth is in chaos. Geology, geography, the biosphere, politics, weather, the minds of men, everything on all levels. The enlightened sages always said, you must be happy, very, very happy. Only through happiness and waves of bliss will you be able to help your country and your entire world in an automatic manner. Only through happiness. You will remain ever invincible when you don't allow anything to obscure your happiness. This is the power we have over our environment and our world. Our thoughts are powerful, especially when we can cognize those thoughts on a very faint level of the mind. And the bliss we gain from that experience at the source of thought radiates from us and changes the world on all levels. It might take some training of our attitude just at first, and it might seem impossible, but just start with a faint feeling of happiness and keep the attention on that. Put your attention on what makes you feel good. It starts with a faint feeling in the heart. Nourish that, and then it grows. And the fainter that feeling is, the more powerful it is. The world is as you are. When you attain unity consciousness, the highest state of the 7 states of consciousness, you experience the world as unified. You experience your whole universe as unified. When you attain perfection, you perceive the world as perfect. For the enlightened, heaven has already come to earth. They don't have to wait. So if you want to watch a movie, for instance, rather than watching a heavy, dark drama, watch a comedy. One of my favorites is Groundhog Day, or another one is another Bill Murray movie, What About Bob? Also starring Richard Dreyfuss. Or Tootsie. Or the Toy Story series. Or whatever is uplifting. Like The Black Stallion or Solaris, the second version. The one directed by Steven Soderbergh. You can't go wrong with these movies. If you've already seen them, watch them again. If you like reading, get Saul Bellows Henderson, The Rain King. It's hilarious. If you have problems that you can't solve on your own, contact me on Facebook Messenger at Rick Vade, and I'll give you help from the Vedic knowledge. There's no charge. This video continues with part 2 on Patreon, where I go into even more powerful methods for giving a stress-free life and how to approach higher states of consciousness. Superconscious states, where bliss becomes infinite and eternal. Come join, and that will support this channel and help me continue making these videos.